And good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. Today is the 15th of February, a very magical day. As you can see on my slides here, Commission Day. We're going to talk all about commissions and how to earn them, how to get them, how to make money online, which is the famous question. We send out a lot of money every month on the 15th of the month, and we're going to talk about that. But first off, I'd like to welcome all of our new silver and upgraded platinum members to the Worldprofit training program. We are all about affiliate marketing, teaching people how all of these companies out there that offer commissions for sales, how to tie into that, like how does it all work and everything, and legitimately earn money online, promoting the ones that have good products and services. It's a lot different than you might think. That's why you don't have a lot of people quitting their day jobs and doing this, because it can be confusing if you don't learn it the right way. We've been around now for almost 25 years online teaching the same thing. And I want to put emphasis on that. We haven't changed what we teach. It's the same thing. You can tell by our member area that we've added a lot of tools and training systems, lessons, videos on how to achieve it. And we were asked a really good question this week. Somebody watched the main training video, which is under lesson 3, and they said, I watched the video, but I don't know what to do. So I'm going to talk to you about that too. A big special congratulations to all of the people, though, that earned a commission. We pay for January sales today. We pay a number of ways. We pay by direct deposit. We pay by e-transfer for people in Canada. We pay by check, and we pay by PayPal. And I plan on adding Bitcoin and Solid Trust Pay to the whole thing. And then, of course, transfer-wise, we probably will be using that for people who don't have international wire service. In other words, we're in Canada. So when I go to send you a wire, your bank needs to accept international wires. Now, with that being said, I've only had one bank so far that doesn't accept international wires, so we just send a check out. You can also hold your commissions. All of this stuff can be done in the member area here by just clicking up on the top menu where it says commissions, very far top right. And in this area, how we pay you. Okay, so you can go in here and you can change to all kinds of different things. Right? You can change check, PayPal, e-transfer, Payza even, Payza seems like it's still a bit locked up, but in Europe and in Canada, it still is functional. I can get into my account. However, I haven't had any dealers use this yet because most of our people are in the U.S. and Canada. Direct bank wire, again, this is for many of our U.S. customers. If you're pretty much in any country that doesn't have PayPal or anything, we could just pay you that way. So, there's just a million different ways to get paid. Okay, and that's very important these days, especially with all of the chaos out there with PayPal that we've heard about. It's great to offer all of these different ways to pay. We also accept money so many different ways. You can just go to any of our order forms. We normally accept credit cards. I'm going to leave it at that. If you have a credit card, you can buy stuff. And then, of course, we have Bitcoin and things like that. Okay? I will be talking today about the new CLICKBANK Super Store and, of course, the new CLICKBANK Sales Manager. Last week we talked about the Superstore. This week we're going to talk about the Sales Manager, and I'm planning on adding some wonderful things to the CLICKBANK store that I think you're going to like, and I'm going to show you a demo of that. New advertising system is login ad campaigns. These are at our 18 different sites. They all have login windows now. When you go in to log in, it shows you a little thing for 5 seconds. That's a login ad. Those are extremely effective, and we've got lots of people that have ordered them. Another reminder, if you need email to your domain name that you have with your silver or your platinum, fill out a support ticket. We'll take care of you, and I'll show you how how to find out information on that too. We're looking for monitors, as you know, and classified plugins from a few weeks ago. It's free. I'll show you how to get that. Are there any questions? If there are, just go ahead and type them in, and I'll, hopefully I'm looking over here to see the chat window. I look over here to make sure the recording is going fine and how many people are in the room. So I'll be going between, all of these things during the 1 hour, which I like to keep a 1 hour workshop. I want to get back to this question though, about, I watched your video, so the person came in here and clicked on training. I'll increase my screen size a bit here for you. And they watched this video and they said, well, I still don't know what to do. And that's a good question, right? You watch the video and you don't know what to do. I would recommend you watch the video again, but this time taking notes. So that my first thing is, if you don't have a notepad and you don't take notes, learn to do so because it's very important. Now, even then, if that's not working, I want to show you exactly what I would say. Same thing, you go into the doctor's office and you say, it hurts. Okay. The doctor's going to ask you a question. He's going to say, well, what hurts? My arm. Okay. What part, you know what I mean? There's questions that have to be asked. You can't just say, hey, George, I saw your video and I don't know what to do. Okay, that's a good question, but I always have a question back. You don't know what to do. Okay, do you know how to click on 20 top traffic streams? See this 20 plus traffic streams? That's my question. And the answer has to be, well, yeah, I can click on it, obviously, or you wouldn't have ordered your silver and you wouldn't have gone through and typed your credit card in. So my question is usually, I just want you to click on the right thing. Then my next question is, do you see where it says number 1, Herculist? And then below it, it'll say, click here to join. This is where we're going to go with this. We're going to get it so that at this point in time, so I have a lot of questions, but we're going back and forth now, just like a tennis, in a tennis match, right? Ball goes across the net, ball comes back, ball goes back. That's how we have to treat these issues when a person says, I watched the video, but I don't know what to do. I will always come back and say, okay, can you see that? Yes. Okay. Do you see that? Yes. Click, 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 click. Then when they get to this point here, I'm going to say, okay, so you're on the Hercules page. See where it says sign up on the top right? Click on that. This is where now they take over. Okay, because I'm going to say sign up. That's the first thing that you want to do. Once they get signed in here, I'm going to go to the next stage, which is let's get you logged in. Now, again, you can see I'm holding this notepad up because you have to document every single thing that you're doing. Clearly, you know your name. You don't need to document that part of it. But what you want to do is make note here. Do you see where it says username, where we're going to put a username and a password in? You're the one that puts that in, not Hercules. Okay, so if you go to Hercules after you sign up and say, hey, I signed up, what's the details? They'll say, I don't know. You filled out the details, they're yours. Write them down. Date, name of the website, and password that you entered. At this point, this is where I ask that you take a breather. Treat this like a business. Don't treat it like an opportunity. Don't treat it like a hobby. Take this very seriously because these sites will generate money for you in the form of leads. Okay? Most of the people signing up for these sites are casual. They're hobbyists. They're trying it out. They're little testers, right? You're going into this seriously because you're going to turn this into a list of people that are going to buy from you. So take this seriously and take your time with it. Big problem, big mistake. People sign up to 25 of these things and they've lost their mind. Oh, I didn't write anything down. I used the same stuff every time and this and that and this and that. Well, then you're going to get confused. So when you sign into these things, take it seriously, take notes, and go from there. Once you're signed in, then we can go into the point where you can log in now. Okay, and hey, there's one of our ads right there. Isn't that nice? Fill this in, log in, and this is where we're going to go through a couple of things such as a login ad. Login ads are great. I mean, I created a system that does the same thing. All you have to do is you could bypass it, just click on members up here. And it'll say, hi George, there you go. So what we can do in Herculist is we can start submitting ads. You're going to see submit, submit. Okay, you can, people say to me, listen, is it a terrible thing if I want to spend some money and upgrade? Upgrade all you want. These are good sites. These sites in here actually generate real leads. Okay, now, but before you go into, I'm going to submit my ad, you need an ad. That's when the questions start again. So you've logged in, and I have gone with a person through 25 back and forths to get them to here. And I have no problem doing that. As long as they're willing to watch the videos, because I'll say to them at the interim, I'll say, okay, let's take a break now. And I want you to watch my last 2 workshops. So as long as they're willing to do the work, I will continue with this. And I'll say, okay, let's hold right here. You're in the first place. You got yourself settled in. You're logged in just like me now. Let's do the second thing. Can you see a link on the top menu that says Add Examples? Yeah, okay. And if they can't see it, no problem. I'll send them a screenshot with a big arrow pointing to it. And I'll say, do you see that? Yeah. I want you to grab the first ad. Okay, how do I do that? Well, you click on the subject and you right click and you say copy. That's when you go back to Herculist, and this is where we're going to submit the ad. Because all of the ads ask for up to 3 different things. They want a subject and they want a message for sure. They also may want the URL separate from the message. Okay? So when you come down, they're always going to give you these choices of things. They're going to say subject, URL, message. Does that make sense? They will generally save your ads too if you want. Okay, so the subject line, you just put your cursor in there, you right click, and you say paste. So there's your ad. Go back to this tab. You can grab the information here, you can copy it, go back into here, and then you can paste it. Okay? And the URL here, I'm going to grab it right from here because it's automatically put in. And you can see this says Home Biz Sites. Now, what I'd like you to do is make it trackable, meaning when you go down here, instead of having this, you want to click this link here that says make it trackable, right? So that you can see the stats on it. So it'll end up looking like this, georgekosch.com, but it'll be your domain name. Okay, it won't be George Kosch, it'll be whatever yours is. So I want you to put this URL in. For the sake of this demo, I'll just use this one. Okay, so I take it and I copy it and I can paste it in here. I recommend that you remove links from here. Because what happens is when these ads get sent out, people get credits for clicking on the credit link. It rewards them for looking at your ad, and if you don't put it in the proper place, it doesn't work very well. Okay, you're going to get your clicks to this link here. Submitting the ad, just click the link, and then you go from there. This is the common pattern in all of these sites, and it can take time to find these things. It's not simple, it's not a matter of, it's just so simple, you just go and you click it out. No, some of them you got to look around, but generally speaking, you'll get better and better at it as you join these sites. So the next thing that I will say to the person is, congratulations, you've posted an ad. Why are you posting an ad? This is another one of those moments where I say, well, let's just back away from this whole thing right now. Clear your mind. And when you go back, settle. Easy does it. Do you remember when you joined Worldprofit? Like, yeah, I think so. Normally the answer is, yeah, I joined last week as an associate. I mean, I got all these emails. I logged in. I say, yeah, you joined because you clicked on a link that took you to a page that sort of looks like this one right here. It could have been a different color. It could have had a different offer. But the bottom line is, it looked just like this. It didn't give you any other option except to join. Generally speaking, they'll say, yeah, no, I get it. I had to sign up somewhere. Yeah, you did. You signed up to an ad just like the one that I just showed you how to send out. However, you're going to sponsor the person that signs up. How long is it going to take? Oh, well, let's go back to let's answer that question for you. 20 traffic streams. Let's go sign up for the next one. And then as you get better and better, sign up for these. If this one, say for example, you go here and they say, well, you can't use this site unless you pay. Well, then go to the next one. 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 Keep going. These are going to get you started on these types of sites. These types of sites are ad co-ops. They're advertising co-ops. They're a bunch of people that all sign up and say, I will get email in the form of commercial email, email with products and services in them. When's the last time that you went to a checkout store? You know, when you go and you buy groceries now, they say to you, would you like to get on our email list and get coupons, right? Because coupons always come in and you get them by email, and then you take you take them to the store with your phone nowadays, right? And they scan them in. It's a pattern that's developed in all of the years of the internet, where all of these stores are now realizing that, yeah, we need to build a list. And the only way to build a list is to give somebody something that benefits them. These sites do exactly that. They say, the reason you're getting on this list is because we're going to reward you. When you click on links and look at ads, we're going to give you credits. Not money, just credits that you can spend to send your ads out. And for joining, we're going to give you some to get you started. Okay? And that's how these sites work. Top traffic exchanges, safe lists, they're all the same sort of concept. You go in them, you advertise, but you also have to look at ads in order to have the ability to run your own ads. They are cooperative systems, and of course, if you refer people to them, you get paid affiliate commission. Kind of starts you off on the road to commissions. And the way that you earn commissions, the best way is when you sign up for one. Remember, you wrote down your affiliate ID, which goes into this box. So if I go back to my top safe list here, do you see where it says this link here? It says Hercules, members, index. It's kind of a long, weird looking thing, but it says George Kosch here. That's what I put in when I signed up. And when I go here to find that link, I could go to account and look for something that says affiliate. See where it says affiliate tools, affiliate program, that kind of a thing. So if I click on this, do you see that thing right there? It says members, Hercules members, but it says George Kosch right there. So that's what you're looking for. Is it all going to be easy? No, it's going to take you time. You'll get used to it. You'll start looking in these places. You'll look in the right place. But it all starts with the first one. I like Hercules because it's very straightforward. It's very easy to get in and around, even though there are all kinds of different things up here to do. If you just focus on the ones that are important, you'll find the information that you need to get you started and get you going. Once you've sent out your ad, you can take a look up in here under your ad tracker and just confirm after, it could take an hour or two, that you're getting some clicks to what you sent out. Okay? You'll see the clicks come in, slowly but surely. I had a guy, it's been 2 weeks now. He said, I am willing to put 8 to 10 hours in every single day to make this work. I said, fantastic. Give me a report in your 10 hours of solid working. Now, folks, I work hard myself, but I can't put in 8 hours on a computer every day. I could put little chunks of time in, but this guy, he said 8 to 10 hours every day, 7 days a week, I'm going to work. And I sent him out a note, and I said, okay, great, good for you. I'm going to save you some time. The guy crashed and burned. He was telling me, he was going to do all this stuff. He wasn't doing anything. It was one of those exaggerated emails that says, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to do this. Why did he do that? Because he's a hobbyist. He's not taking this as a business. This is an opportunity. And yeah, Worldprofit has a good name. He wanted to impress me. And I checked his ad tracker, and it went from 25 to 5 to zeros, and then the excuses, right? Oh, well, and I said, well, if I work 10 hours a day, I'd be getting 1,000 clicks. So let's have the 1,000. I'll check later today. Oh, well, then it fades away. I did that only as an exercise to illustrate to you how important it is to tell me that you're going to work 30 minutes a day. I like that. I'm going to put in 30 minutes today and actually do the promotion. And then maybe I'm going to do an hour here and an hour there. Realistic. So my point, be real. Be realistic with your goals. If you have a full-time job, put 30 minutes in. You don't have to say, oh, I'm going to work 7 days a week, 8 hours, 18 hours a day, and all this stuff. It's all crap. Don't do that. Be realistic about your goals. If you could put a half hour in a day, then you're going to get what a half hour gets you, right? You're not going to just suddenly say, phone Linda Elsie up one day and say, Linda, I'm taking over the top spot. Not with a half an hour a day, you're not. But you're going to learn a lot more because you're being honest with yourself, okay? So do that, right? JJ says, hi George, if I have time to view the emails, that's where I earn some credits. It could help to earn credits, yes. If not, yes, delete all of the email every day that you can't do. You don't have to save it up or anything like that. You'll have email coming in, believe me, quite a bit. So the whole idea here is you don't have to read email all day and click on it, right? And it's not 30 minutes, it's whatever you feel you can do, right? You do kind of like a time analysis of what your day is going to be like. Can you do 45 minutes doing this? Can you do 30 doing that? Time analysis, right? So make sure that you do that because it's important. All right? Are there any questions about that? And you're in something real when it is a bit complicated, and it does require a bit of effort, right? I used to go to this gym all the time, and I saw the people coming in, the usual January people. This is my favorite time actually in the gym. Like when I used to go, I have my own gym now, but February was the glorious month. It was the favorite month. And people go, well, what do you mean that's your favorite month? And I say, it's because all of the weaklings and the people that were, they're giving me the old, oh, I'm here, I'm going to work out, and it's my New Year's resolution, they're all gone. And we never really kept many. Maybe one or two would make it to, the first week of February. And I would always say to them, listen, why don't you make this resolution in June? You know, do it in June. Don't do it now. You're already, your destiny is failure if you come in January. So February was always a great month. And February now is a great month because people are on their, we've got rid of all the people that are in the bad moods in January because, you know, the third week of January, everybody's in a bad mood. Believe me, you should see some of the support tickets we get. They're people that are starving, right? And their muscles are all sore because they decided to do all this stuff. So I really like February. Everybody takes a breath and says, oh, I'm just back to the normal routine, 4 coffees a day. You know, I tried to quit coffee and all that. So let's talk about some new stuff here. CLICKBANK Superstore and CLICKBANK Sales Manager. What is CLICKBANK? Everybody sort of has an idea of CLICKBANK, right? Like, what is it? It's a place that offers a gigantic, here I'm going to just go into my member area here and we're going to go to the CLICKBANK store. It is a place where you have a million billion different things you can buy. Actually, there's about 6,000 different items that are sold, and you only have to sign up once to represent all of these products. Okay, so when you go to a safe list, they give you a link. But if you go to another safe list, you get another link. And then another one, you get another one, and you have a different username in many cases. They might give you an ID or something like that. The thing that I like about CLICKBANK is there's one ID that is used on all the links for all the products, and you can pick the products that you want. There's a great video about it right up here under CLICKBANK Promo Kit. So if you click on that, you can go in there and learn all about CLICKBANK. Bottom line is we have a CLICKBANK store, and it's really cool. There's a video up here, help video, and the neat thing is this will be added this week. I think you guys are going to like this because if you go to the site, you'll notice mine looks a little different. Watch. Not this part, this part. Say I go to eBiz and marketing, and I'll just go to, actually we'll go business investing. What's a good one? Article marketing, blog marketing. How about email marketing? Do you see how there's pictures are coming up here? Not in every one, like some of them come up, they take a minute to come up. Do you see this? See how there's an image here? So I'm planning on adding that this week to give people a little bit, because people look at the image and they look up here and this commissions and all that, products and services, you know, ads will be seen. But it's neat when you see this, right? Because in some cases you can read them very well. Legendary Entrepreneurs Learn Summit. Great. So then you can click on the image and it will take you to the site. And it looks just like the site, which is kind of neat. Okay? We've learned over the years that images work extremely well. I also plan on adding this to the classified ads. Okay? To make them a little bit better too. Because think about it, you know, people put in an ad for a page and, you know, really they're just trying to put in their information. It's just easier to take a picture of the site and then just put that in. Okay? And Bobby Joe, yeah, you can copy images to your heart's content, whatever you'd like to do for your landing page. Okay? So the CLICKBANK store, that's coming, and of course there's no charge for it. I just have to do more testing. But it's going to be great because people can go through to your store, they can click around in here, and they can find out information about the different products. In some cases, the products are really good. You know, under cooking, of course, there's barbecue, drinks, and beverages. Everybody loves that, so it's nice to see pictures of information. There are a couple that are old, outdated products, and sometimes they still show up. They get removed. This database is updated every week. Okay, but here's a good one here. You see this one where it shows a picture of it? So you click on it because you're like, oh, wow, that looks like a nice drink. Maybe I'll have that one for the weekend. And you come in here and you go, oh, wow, even better. All right. Just makes it a little bit easier to get clicks. And of course, everybody clicking on these links, that's your link. Isn't that wonderful? You don't have to keep putting in, you don't have to sign up for them, you know, nothing. It's all done. Okay, so you just go to CLICKBANK Promo Kit to get started. right up here. You'll enter your ClickBank information, and there's video there, and it'll get you all started. Mine is Incor, so it comes up every time on all the different products that you can promote. Now, the ClickBank Sales Manager. I did a good video on this, and this is really for you folks, and I know I'm showing it really big here, but I'm just blowing up my screen so you can see a little better. ClickBank Sales Manager, I decided to make this because it allows you as an individual to perhaps search through for products that interest you that you want to promote and go to the sites. You can see things in this area for every product in the ClickBank store, of course, and a ClickBank site. And you can get details about it. By clicking details, sometimes you will find things like this right here. You see this URL? If you highlight it in Chrome and you right-click, it will allow you to go to it too. Okay, because they're not hyperlinked automatically, but you just highlight it and you can go in here and you can see different details that you can use to promote this product or write a review about it. Okay, these are really important because if you find reviews like such as this, it's probably obvious that you could, for example, copy this, right? And then you could go into the ClickBank Sales Manager and you see where it says add to website or publish to external blogs or blog to your website. In my case, I've got the three options. Blog to my website. What I've done here is I've just taken out a lot of the copy paste, put in an image for you, put in this. All you need to do is this part here where you scroll down. You can change the size of the image if you want. See where it says enter review or right up here? I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to right click, paste. And I'm just going to paste it in like that. There's my review. Now, do you post it that way? No, you don't have to. You can say, here's the details. You can go back and get some more information. You can make the image smaller. Say you said image properties, image is a little bit big. You want to shrink it down. You can set it to, I don't know, 300. And 300 by 300. You can have a little space there, say 5 pixels. And then let's see how that looks. That might look a little bit better, or I could have it so that the wording goes around the page. You can align it, say left align. Look. That's a nice review now for your site. Okay, that's a good review. It's probably obvious that foods, there's a nice thing. You see how it says truth about abs, etc., anti-aging food. You might want to say truth about abs, get rid of the etc. Where do you want to post it? Fun postings there. And you can enter a video if you want. You could do your own video. Like say that you purchased this product. You can enter a video of you doing the review, put in your resource box. I just use, I have a thing here, There you go. That's using my Jitbit. And then you can just set your posting. It will send the posting, sitemap, RS feed, major search engine is going to send all this info out. And there you go. You got a review on your site. Preview your page. See if it comes up okay. Looks like it's posted it nicely. In my case, I just got to fix my site because I did an update on it, but it's fine. But anyways, it comes out down here. Normally it look better than this, but my site's a testing site. I should know better. But anyways, it will post it for you. Okay? There's all my recent posts and everything. Go back to my home page. Okay? And it will post it under your blog. So you're going to see under here, do you see where it says recent posts? And it will set it up there for you. Okay? So what you've just witnessed is work, right? It took a bit of work to do that, but I haven't done a review of a product or clicked and pasted or copied in over a year, right? And I just did it. So it's not that difficult. Okay, you just got to put the time in. And again, these affiliate sites can give you ideas too, because companies like this will say, hey, here's some good sites that you can use to promote. Okay, so the ClickBank Sales Manager could lead to all kinds of different things for you. And you don't have to work on, you know, fat burning or whatever. You can go with a million different ones. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. Okay. You can see the top 20 here. You can see the newest products that have just been added. Okay, this looks interesting. Marketing automation education. I don't know much about that, but you can click here. You can get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, you can see the full website. And you can pick away at it. See what if there's something that interests you in there. If you scroll down to the bottom of a lot of these sites, you will notice there might be a link to their affiliate information. You got to scroll a long ways in some cases, but that's life. There you go. Order, product. These people don't have anything here, which in most cases you won't find that. They'll say, here's, you can also do things like pinpoint marketing. You can also go all the way over here and you can say maybe affiliates. Sometimes that works. In this case it didn't. Okay, but it's okay. You can play around with each one. All right. And that's it. There's a lot you can do with this sales manager. You can be in here for hours finding different things that interest you. You can look for different, like Google, say you want to find Google stuff. Go in here, Google Sniper. This one, I can't believe. These guys have been in business a long time. I still make money from Google Sniper. I still make money from it. I'll prove it to you. Watch this. I'll go into ClickBank here. I know you guys are go, oh sure he does. He's just saying that. No, I'm not. Watch. I don't make a ton of money in ClickBank, but I love it. I wish I had more time to promote. I think I'll send out another promo for this. But anyways, you go in here, and I'll show you. I couldn't believe it. There's a guy that's been in Google Sniper now for a long time. You can see it right here. See this? This is Key Blast. That's a different one. If I go back, I think it's this one here. See? Google Sniper. I don't know who this person is, but I've been getting 12 bucks a month from that one person forever. For a long time. Anyways, ClickBank works. I've been in ClickBank for, my goodness, it's got to be 10 to 12 years now. They're a fantastic company. No problem with any aspect of them. Login ads, if you are interested in promoting and paying a little bit of money, we do have login ads. I won't show them to you again. They're up here, top right. It says login ads right here. You can learn all about them. They are a little more pricey, of course, but the quality is extremely high, right? People are actually logging in and seeing login ads. A simple login ad looks just like this. If I was to go to, just for sake of argument, I'll go to the affiliate, well, if you guys log into any of our sites, you'll see them. Like if you go to SafeList King, one of our, you should be able to see it. I'm not sure if my account works, but let's try this user. There you go. In this case, it never came up because I've already seen it. But anyways, you get the idea. You see the ad and then it goes to the site. Okay? Are there any questions about anything so far? I was going to talk about email. We include email in your member area here to whatever your website is. So if you want email to your domain, could be a brand new domain that you're using or one of ours, you can go in here. You click on email, web-based email. And the setup instructions are really neat. If you don't have it, you just go setup instructions. And you will want to tell me what you want. So you fill out a support ticket, and this just grabs your first name. You don't need to use that. You can use whatever you want. Just make sure that it ends with this, because that's your domain name. And I'll set it up for you. Okay? Easy peasy. And then you can go back to the member area. You can check your email here. You can also check your email anytime you want, using Postbox, Outlook, for example. I use Outlook right here just as a demo. I'll click on it for you. You can see this is Microsoft Outlook. It's great. You know, there's all kinds of, I've got my Hotmail account in here. Biz Builders. This is my the one that works in my member area of my test account. And this is just a test message from last week. Okay, Biz Builders 101, that's just one of the sites that I use to test on. All right, so it does work. And this is just using the instructions we send you, or you could just log in and do what I just did within the member area and check your email that way. Totally up to you. All right. Monitor program. Okay, monitor program is fantastic. We, even this week, I think, let me see if I can see the monitors here, managed monitors. We've got a few new juniors that have come out. Alvin Johnson signed up as a monitor. Michael Leonard, I see, we've got them. Hopefully they're showing up for training. Jim Finch and Elaine Thomas. Hopefully you guys are training as much as you can. You need at least 2 to 3 hours a week to contribute. To become a full senior monitor. It doesn't cost anything to be a monitor. It's completely free. All you have to do is fill out a support ticket. I ask that you read under monitor area here. Go in, you'll only see a couple links here. Click on monitor training. And if you have any questions about it, you can contact Linda or Brian and find out information. You do get money when a silver somebody upgrades. When you're a senior monitor, you get $5. And you also receive free associates that we have that don't have sponsors. And if an associate logs in while you're the senior monitor on duty, you get them if they don't have a sponsor. Or if they have a sponsor that quit. That's one of the best because then they're real. They're coming in and they immediately transfer over to you. Okay. All right. Lee Shaw, he's one of our best monitors ever. So if he's offering to help you, you might want to take it. He's very good at what he does. Okay, classified ad plugin. Just as a reminder, it's completely free. You go up here where it says classified ads down here. Free classified ads. You click on classified ad plugin and it gets set up pretty quick. You'll see a button and everything. It's all automated. And then make sure you watch this help video here just to give you an idea of what it's all about. But they look beautiful, and I do plan, if I can, to add images to each ad. But that's still in the works right now, but it's a beautiful site. It's really nice. You can completely customize it and make it look the way you want. I'm just going to close some tabs here while everything loads up. Okay, so people can come in, they can search, they can look through, like, look at business opportunities. There's a zillion of them in there, right? Oh my goodness, look at them all. So I might be adding like little images in here, just small ones, you know, just kind of thumbnail size images, just to give it some color and some pizzazz, right? This is the biggest question. How do I promote and why? Well, the answer is really simple. You all come to me when you first start, every one of you without exception. How do I make money online? And I, through my ability as a contortionist, I contort until I convince you that that's the wrong question. The right question should be, how do I generate a list of people to sell to? And the way that I contort it is I say to you, what's the last thing you bought online? Like, what's the last thing you signed up for? Not even bought. Like, what's the last thing you did online? Well, I signed up for something. Good. You are now on somebody's list. That list will be the owner sending you stuff to buy. That's how you make money. You say to me, George, how do I get people to sign up for something where I control the list and I can send to them? And then tell me what I could send to them. That's the right question. Okay? That's why you promote. Promote to grow your list. Where do people go? Well, they go in your prospect manager. They sign up as associates. They go here. As they upgrade, you can see them here. And you can use all kinds of different tools going through the lessons to monetize them. To say, hey, here's something I'm selling. Important. What's really, really important is just what I said to the gentleman that said to me, I saw the video, but I don't know what to do. Take it slow. This is why when you call your doctor, you know, when you call for an appointment and you know you're not feeling well, or you're going in for your checkup, and they say, hello, Joe Blow, Dr. Joe's office, and you go, yeah, I'd like to book an appointment with my doctor. And they say, oh no, there's no more doctors left. They're all making millions online. I mean, you've read your email, haven't you? You know where you read your email and it says, make $1 million without doing anything? Oh, they're all out doing that. Doesn't that make sense? Where I need somebody if you're in Canada, I need somebody to plow my driveway. Oh, there's nobody left. They're all out making millions of dollars. Haven't you read your email? There's $10 million today if you want it. Just sign up and do nothing. So have the right attitude about this thing. That doesn't exist. It never has and it never will. Okay? When you do see these great offers of, oh, you're going to make millions with your YouTube videos, for example, understand that they're building a list of people that will fall for this. Oh, I'm in. And then they get you on their list. Well, now it softens. Oh, did we say you were going to make $1 million using YouTube? No. You're not going to make any money yet. You've got to pay us. And then, of course, then they go through this convoluted mess of, oh, and then you got to sign up for this list and this list. And my buddy, and of course there's like little groups of these people that get you all smothered and fill your mind with all this stuff. And then at the end of it, you pick up the phone and you go, can I speak with George Kosch, please? He's that guy that said not to pay any attention to that stuff and that I should treat this like a business. I need a website and I need to take it slow. And you go, hi, George here. It's Friday. It's the workshop. And I've been saying this for 25 years.